Hey beauties, how y'all doing today? I am sitting outside on lunch here again, and I wanted to do this video. Um, it's been a little minute, so I wanted to go ahead and do another video for you guys. And what I'm going to talk about today is self-esteem and loving yourself and your mental health before you go into surgery. Um, One of the things that you have to do with most insurance companies is have a psych eval done, and you have to pass this psych eval to determine if you should have this surgery or not, or if you're capable or eligible to handle it. And I remember going into my therapy session, and some of the questions he was asking me, like, why am I doing it? And what is it for? And what is the purpose? And I was thinking that there are so many people that I see their posts on Facebook and different things like that, that they go and say, oh, I've lost all of this weight, but I still look in the mirror and see this fat person, or I'm not happy with how I look. I still see myself as fat, or all my excess skin is so gross and it's so nasty. And you know what? I don't care how much skin you have. I don't care how much you weigh before or after surgery. I don't care. You should not look at yourself in that manner. You should see yourself as beautiful. You should see yourself, in a light that, makes you feel good about yourself, no matter the size that you are. So I think it's really important that people understand that when you have this surgery and you lose weight, it's not going to change your self-esteem issues. It's not going to change your mentality on how you feel about yourself. And you know what? For some people, it may. I'm not going to say it's not. But for most people, if you already have this issue going on in your mind, then surgery is not going to change that. That's something that you need to tackle and deal with before you have the surgery, so that you are not still battling it afterwards. So it's not a hindrance to you in your weight loss. So it's not something that you don't have to deal with the low self-esteem or the low self-confidence, and you're not going back to eating your fillings and gaining your weight back, and things like that. So you should make sure that you get that checked, get that taken care of. Mental health is so important. It's so important in this journey, in any journey in life. But it is very important when you're going through a weight loss journey, whether it's through surgery, whether it's through just exercising, changing your eating. No matter what, mental health is so important. So you need to make sure that you get that under control. Go see a therapist. Get some therapy. There is nothing wrong with therapy. And I know in my community, in the Black community, there's this stigma behind therapy and going to see therapists and mental health. It's nothing wrong with going to see a therapist. It's just you bettering yourself. You're going to go to the doctor if you break your foot. You're going to go to the doctor if you got high blood pressure, and you're going to do what you got to do to get those things healed and to make those things better. It's the same with mental health. You're going to get healing. You're going to take the steps necessary to improve your mental health. You're going to seek that treatment. You're going to seek that care, and you're going to get better. I suffered for depression for a good 10 plus years, and I did it as secretly as I possibly could. And it got to the point where it got so bad where it was not only severe depression, it was also anxiety. And my anxiety was off the chain. Like my anxiety was through the roof. And it was so bad to the point where if I was home alone, I could not sleep with the lights off at night. And I couldn't sleep alone. It was horrible. I would be driving and have panic attacks and almost go off the road. It was really intense. And I think that everybody who deals with these things should seek help. And it was my sister. Hey, Cole. She told me, we were standing in her kitchen one day, and she was like, listen, I don't know what the hell you got to do, whether you got to go to a doctor, go to church. I don't know what you need to do, but you need to do it because you tripping. She was like, you tripping and you need to get some help. And it made me stop and think like, dang, maybe I'm not hiding this as good as I thought I was. And I need to go get this checked out and get this taken care of. And I went to my doctor and I got on medication. I started seeing a therapist. and it made such a huge difference in my life. I am no longer on medication, and I no longer see a therapist. And I feel good every day. No, life is not perfect for anybody, and of course, I have my days and my moments, but overall, my mental health is healthy. I'm a healthy person, mentally, physically, and emotionally. And I feel that because of that, I was able to go through and have my surgery. Hey, Ladybug. This is Audrey. Hi. Pretty girl. I'm just doing my video for the people. But but I think having mental stability is so important before you go into this surgery, guys. It's so important. Make sure that you're seeking and doing whatever you have to do to get your mind in the right place. Because this journey is not only physical, but it's also mental. It's very mental. It's about half of it. And that's before you start your surgery. And I really think that the fact that I took those steps to improve my mental health put me in the place where I was able to say, okay, you know what, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to do this. I'm going to have this surgery so that I can live better for me. And of course, for my son, which you guys will be seeing him soon on a video. But you have to make sure. You have to make sure that you're mentally stable, because it's a sad thing when I see people posting like, oh, I lost 100 pounds, but I still look in the mirror and I see this fat person. Or, oh, I'm still so fat and so ugly and nobody likes me. Like, that makes me so sad, because you're not. You're so beautiful. You're so beautiful. And I don't care how much you weigh. I don't care what size clothes you wear. I don't care how much skin you have hanging. You are still beautiful, and you have to love yourself. You have to love yourself. Beauty comes from within. Like I said before, that's where my name comes from. It's from the beauty within. It's not about this. It's not about this. You can be the most beautiful person on the face of the earth and have the stankiest attitude, and it will make you the ugliest person ever. Audrey over here laughing. And it's the truth. It is the truth. Beauty comes from within. It comes from with your soul, your heart. That's what matters, guys. So focus on getting that mind right. It's so important. I cannot express enough how important it is. Seek help. Seek psychiatry. If you have to take something to help you calm, I'm not talking about like Xanax, and I'm not talking about being on medicine for the rest of your life. Even if you have to take Xanax, whatever you got to do, meditate. Learn how to meditate. Meditating is something that could just help you clear your mind, even if it's just for a minute. Learn how to meditate and focus on you, focus on what's good. Look at yourself in the mirror every morning and say, girl or boy, guy, whatever, you are beautiful. Your heart is beautiful, and don't let nobody take that from you. Don't let nobody take that from you. I don't care what nobody say. And if you have a bunch of negative Nancy's in your life, or people putting you down, get rid of those people, because you don't need them. Surround yourself with people who are positive, who are uplifting, who are supporting, who are going to support you in your journey and what you're doing. It is important, guys. I have such a good support group that it's crazy, and I'm so blessed, and I'm so thankful that I have the people that I have around me and supporting me. So I don't really have much else to say about it. I think I've made it pretty clear that it's important to get this up here right. Get it in tune with what's in here. That's what matters. All right, guys, it's your girl from the Beauty Within. I just wanted to do this for you. I haven't weighed myself since my last video, so I don't know what my weight is yet. But as soon as I get it, I will let you guys know and update you. All right, love you guys. Like, share, subscribe. I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.